They are kind of the equivalent, if you would, of the whole numbers to arithmetic. The whole numbers are to arithmetic as the polynomials are to algebra, kind of the building blocks of functions. And one of the characteristics of a polynomial that we use is what we call the degree. The degree of a polynomial in a single variable in x is highest exponent of x in the polynomial. So when you have a single letter, all you have to do to identify the degree is look at all the terms in the polynomial, pick the one that has the x to the highest power, and that exponent there is called the degree of the polynomial. Classify each polynomial, actually no, each expression as a polynomial or not a polynomial if it is a polynomial classify it by degree and number of terms. All right. At the exponents of the variable x, in this case all the exponents are whole numbers, so it is a polynomial. So let's classify it by degree. What is the degree?
The highest exponent.
The highest exponent. What's the highest exponent?
3x. 3x squared.
So the highest exponent is a 2. We say the degree of this polynomial is 2. We call this a second degree polynomial. So we're just going to say this is a second degree. And then let's just classify it by how many terms it has. It has 3 terms, so what do we call it? Trinomial. 17x to the 5th. Just first decide whether or not it is a polynomial, and if so, write the degree and the number of terms. So call it out loud, give everybody a chance to write it down. This is a 5th degree monomial. 5th degree monomial. How do you classify number 3? Don't say the answer, just classify it. Polynomial.
Not a polynomial.
Not a polynomial. That's what you would say right here. Not a polynomial. Let's just, what do we call this one? There's 2 ways that we can classify this.
Coefficient.
Lucy, what do you think?
I would say it's a first degree monomial.
First degree, so the question would be, is there any x's here? Is there an x to the first power anywhere? No. So because there is no x, you can think of this in your mind. Imagine that there's x to the 0 power, meaning 0 x's. So the degree of this polynomial is actually 0 degree. So you could say this is a 0 degree monomial, but we don't use this typically. We do not use, it's not incorrect, it's not commonly used. What we will say is a constant monomial. Instead of 0 degree, we'll just say this is a constant monomial. 0 degree we replace with the word constant. All right. Classify that, 5 minus x to the 4th. How many terms? Well, first, is it a polynomial, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, only power of x here, which is a whole number, good. It's a polynomial. How many terms? 2 is a binomial. What's the degree? 4th. So what do we call this? 4th degree binomial. Binomial. All right, so that's